Well, Tiger family, we are at Linwood Elementary School here today. We are trying out a new segment called Dining with Dylan, and I'm here in the cafeteria with three new friends. I've got Grace sitting across from me, Kylie, and Mr. King right here next to me. The basis of this idea is just that we're going to have a great conversation while we have some amazing food made by the school cafeteria. And the first thing I'm pointing out here is Kylie has not opened her milk yet. Kylie,
I'll take it.
what's your beef with chocolate milk? Kylie, do you not like chocolate milk?
I do, and he got to it first. Well, I thought that was the last.
All right, well,
Yeah, now I'm like,
are you okay, King?
yes.
Well, King is still finishing up his chocolate milk here after the incident. And Dining with Dylan's off to a great start. He's already gone. Kylie and Grace are still sitting across from me. King finished his food really fast.
Yeah, that's apparently.
Kylie, I want to ask you about the food that we have here at the cafeteria.
It's
What's your favorite one?
the pizza.
Why is the pizza your favorite?
Because I can always get cheese or pepperoni.
Is cheese or pepperoni your favorite?
Yeah,
Which one?
cheese.
Cheese is your favorite. Grace, you brought your home lunch here, right? Put it in the lunch pail, packed it up this morning. I know you don't always bring your lunch. You said you had a favorite, Salisbury steak.
Mm-hmm.
Why the Salisbury steak? Yeah, go ahead, pick it up.
I like Salisbury steak because it's really good, and I play with the mashed potatoes and gravy, and I act like I'm in Jurassic Park.
Well, hey, you guys are at a great school here, Linwood Elementary, right? Let's talk about Linwood. What's your favorite thing about Linwood? You got a favorite teacher or favorite thing you guys do here?
I love going to BizTown and all the field trips, and I don't have a favorite teacher because they're all really nice.
There you go. That's a great answer. Oh, uh-oh. Don't have a King accident. All right, we are here to wrap up Dining with Dylan, and I have my friend King here to do the honors.
Okay, well,
Bye.
we all got to say thank you to Dylan and Greg for coming here with us, and thank you for coming to Linewood, and thank you, Linewood, for seeing this. Goodbye.
Wait, can I please say something?
Your school's called Linwood, not Linewood.
No.
Why do you have both microphones? I bet this one. Give me that.
No. He needs to get into the picture. I saw how you be bending. You were like, oh.
Saw you be bending. All right.
He's a,
That's
he,
it.
This wraps it up.
Linwood, I don't even know if I'm in the camera shot anymore. Thanks for tuning in. From Linwood Elementary, this has been Dining with Dylan. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Amy Wickersham, and I'm the Senior CN Coordinator for our Child Nutrition Department in the school district. And I know some of you are panicking about this weekend coming up, considering the possibility of lost SNAP benefits. We are here to tell you that we are here to support you and reassure you that everything is going to be okay, and we have some tips for you. The first thing that you can consider is if you feel like your family is going to sustain a loss of income or be adversely affected in any way during this shutdown, we would really encourage you to apply for free and reduced meals online through our school district. There is a distinct possibility this could put you in the eligibility range, and we would love for you to apply for benefits. In light of that, we have many families that are already on the free and reduced meal program. If that is the case, you don't need to take any action. Your status is not going to change. Meal services are not going to change. Meal choices are not going to change. Everything will remain the same for you. At one of our sites, we have launched a snack program after school, and we are hoping that a lot of kids will be interested in joining us for that. After school, they can come in, they can grab the snack of the day, they can do their homework, they can receive tutoring, whatever programs that they want or need that are there. And we are going to check other sites for eligibility to see if we can expand that program to other families. Our department continues to be supported by the OSDE, and we still are receiving our USDA funding. Families do not need to be afraid that we're going to lose funding, that we're not going to be able to feed our children. Feeding our children is our #1 priority, and we will make sure it happens. We look forward to continuing to serve your kids throughout the school year. We're going to be here. The phone number to call if you have questions is 918-259-4565. Broken Arrow is going to continue to support you, and we're going to continue to take care of your children.
Hey BA Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the Broken Arrow School Pride debit card from TTCU Federal Credit Union, the only card that gives back to Broken Arrow every time you use it.
Since the program began, TTCU has donated over $350,000 to Broken Arrow Public Schools. That's a lot of support from fans just like you.
Whether you're a student, parent, or proud Tiger fan, your everyday purchases can make a difference.
With TTCU, you're not just banking, you're backing your school and local community. Join the thousands of TTCU members who are already using the Broken Arrow card.
It's super simple. Use your BA card and TTCU donates.
Thank you, TTCU, and thank you, Tiger fans. Support our school with every purchase. Go Yay!
For 25 years, this plot of land on the corner of 61st and County Line has been home. September 8th, 2000, the Tigers played their first football game at Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium.
Well, the new stadium is underway, and Sanders gets it off.
Officially saying goodbye to Kirkland Field.
Touchdown, Broken Arrow!
A simple sketch had come to life. Ground broke on August 4th, 1999, with plans for a 9,161-seat stadium, capable of hosting football and soccer games. At the time, the estimated cost to build it was around $7 million. Dirt was cleared and steel beams shot up 13 stories. The field took on a different look than that of its predecessor. A turf field was installed on the new grounds. Broken Arrow was among the first schools in the Tulsa area to make the switch to an artificial surface. The video board was installed at the south end zone. At the time, there wasn't a seating section, event center, or indoor athletic facility. A south end zone left solely for the then massive electronic scoreboard. One thing was still missing. The new stadium needed a name. Jack Nafee, a World War II veteran and Tulsa area attorney, requested that the new stadium name honor Broken Arrow veterans, specifically those who had lost their lives fighting for our freedom. There wasn't much deliberation. The new grounds would be called Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium. Over time, 10,050 seats expanded to 11,000. The scoreboard moved from the south end to the north and got quite a bit bigger. A student section was added, and of course, some new scenery. As the facility got a facelift, one thing never changed: the heart of this great stadium. Tiger fans, you have filed into these bleachers, cheered loudly for the black and gold, stomped your feet in big moments, and always made this house a home. So thank you for 25 unforgettable years. Each new school year brings more than a fresh start. It brings opportunity to shape lives, to build trust, and to make an impact that lasts far beyond the classroom. Here in Broken Arrow, We know that education isn't just what happens in textbooks or test scores. It's found in the moments, the conversations, the breakthroughs, the quiet support that helps a student keep going. Whether you drive a bus, teach a lesson, prepare a meal, coach a team, or keep our schools running, you are part of something bigger.
When the morning breaks, we won't hesitate. It's the first day, it's the first page. Our story starts here. Our story starts here. Before our eyes, now we find it all becomes so clear. Our story starts here.
Students find their voice in music, on the field, through leadership, service, and innovation. They challenge themselves, chase big ideas, and discover what they're truly capable of. And they don't do it alone. You help create the conditions where students feel safe, supported, and seen. That's where real learning begins, and our families know it. Remember, we passed the 2023 bond issue with 80% support from our community, which means they believe in what you are doing. We're not just working in a school system. We're building a future together. And in today's world, that matters more than ever. This year, we have a chance to change the story being told about public education, to shift the conversation from doubt to belief, from frustration to pride, to remind our communities and ourselves of the power we hold when we show up with purpose.
Let's make our story visible. Let's highlight our everyday wins. Let's celebrate our quiet heroes, our small victories, and our big breakthroughs. Let's do a great job of telling our story of what's really happening in our schools each and every day.
It's the first day, yeah, it's the first page. Our story starts here.
Because when we share our story, we elevate our mission. We remind others and ourselves why this work matters, and we invite everyone to be a part of it. This is our year to lead with passion, to build with purpose, to share with pride the real story of public education in Broken Arrow. This is our story, one of tradition and transformation, of pride and progress, of excellence and heart. And now, we invite you to help us tell it. Let's tell it well.
And always remember, in Broken Arrow, the best is yet to come.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I've got all my paperwork and I've got it notarized. Good evening. Before we start the meeting, the Board of Education would like to wish our wonderful superintendent, Mr. Chuck Perry, a happy birthday. We would sing to him, but we don't want him to get mad at us. So.
I wouldn't want to spend it with anybody but you all.
All right, call the meeting to order. Please call the roll.
Dr. Williams? Mrs. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette? Yes. Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item will be the Board Vice President, Mr. John Cockrell.
As we begin this meeting, let us pause for a 60-second moment of silence to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity. Next item.
Okay, thank you. Next item will be the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Madeline Powers, a third grader from Mr. Cockrell's and I's third grade alma mater, Linwood Elementary. Is Madeline here? Okay.
Okay, well,
Ms.
I'll do
Roulette?
it. Yeah. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Roulette. Next item will be the approval of the board meeting minutes from October the 13th. Do we have any discussion? Okay, entertain a motion.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
A second.
Motion is second. Please call the roll.
Mrs. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Abstain.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Okay, number 5 will be the Superintendent Board of Education Communications. Mr. Perry, as you know, we've had discussion this week in subcommittee with the government shutdown that's gone on, the delay of benefits, SNAP benefits, and other sources of funding to our people in our community, our staff. The board and our subcommittee with Mr. Cockrell and I had brought up the potential of the board approving increasing the Christmas stipend for staff and teachers. So I'd like to open that conversation up to the board. Mr. Cockrell, I believe it was up to 2% that to double the current stipend at the approval of the board. So
You're saying for this year?
for this year, this is this 1 year only, but because of circumstances and things that's gone on, I would be willing to bet that we do have staff in our district and families in our district that have been impacted by what's gone on, and it's probably the least we can do from a district and a board perspective. So, any discussion?
Was Natalie involved in this conversation and she's given her blessing?
Our finance team has been working on that. She's actually out of town right now, but our finance team has been working on it. Mr. Stecker has been leading it from an HR perspective of what it would take. It would be for all of our employees
Yes.
across the district. So would be a huge benefit for our employees, and just grateful for even this discussion and thought of it.
Well, I know from my perspective, and I'll make the motion, the president does have the ability to do that. I'll make the motion that we approve an additional 2% stipend for the Christmas bonus this year.
I'll second that motion.
Motion and a second, please call the roll. Or do we have any more discussion? Ms. Taylor, do you have any questions?
No, Mr. Stecker is here, and he said, I was concerned about the government shutdown and what funds maybe the school district hadn't received. Is that putting us in a difficult position?
Currently, it's not. Been
Okay.
working with Edward Frederick. We have our cash flow is good. There'll be some changes, orders that will take place in December but we do have the funds available due to our fund balance. Our finance team and the board did such a great job that we do have the means to make
Good,
this happen.
good. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, motion and second. Please call the roll.
Mrs. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes, thank you. Next item.
Thank you. And I'd just like to say on behalf of the board, and just so grateful on behalf of the school district that you all care that much about our employees. And I keep telling people we've got the best board I've ever been around or had the pleasure of working with or even heard of before, that really you don't have your own personal agendas. You're here for our students, and we talk a lot about retention and recruitment, and I think these stipends are a sign that we value our staff from, no matter the role that you're in, it's an impact that's felt in their checkbooks at the right time of the year before Christmas. So just very grateful and just thankful that you care that enough about our staff that you do these type of things. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. And I know Mr. Cockrell and I have the pleasure of serving on the subcommittee with finance, and if it wasn't for the work of the finance team and the transparency that's provided to the board, we wouldn't be able to think about these decisions and being responsible in our spending and how we do things. So
Second
it's
that,
teamwork.
Miss Enif, we are
Yeah.
blessed to have her.
Best in the business, we say that all the time. So want to thank her, and she'll probably be mad at me when I get back that I spent her money, but I'll take the bullet, so it's okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Perry. Mr. Elkins, please.
Well, let's just keep the good news rolling. I'm wondering now when we can send Natalie on another vacation. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Perry, President Allen, members of the board. In September, I was made aware of a shortage for our Food for Kids program in the district. And then a small group of us met to brainstorm some ideas on how we could fill that gap. We talked to our PTA units, we talked to our school sites on doing food drives at those sites. We also invited the community members to contribute monetary donations for the district to be used for Food for Kids. And at this time, I'd like to invite Valerie Radford to share a few words on the status of that program, and then I'll come back and tell you how the community stepped up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Valerie Radford. I'm the student sports specialist for McKinney-Vento, but I'm also in charge of the Food for Kids program that started a long time ago. St. Stephen's Church has had it for years, and now their legacy is continuing. The food bank does provide food for this program. However, the last few years, they've provided 576 bags each week for our children. And this year, they have had to cut that back to about 536, so we've been 40 short for each week, and that is not including any students that get grandfathered in and a wait list that we have of about 50 or 60 kids who would benefit from this. This program is a referral, but it's also mainly for our children who eat breakfast and lunch at our schools every day for the week, so that they have some food to eat on the weekends when they're home. So we have just been working really hard with the whole community. I've been so proud of BA and our schools, our sites, our district, our community has just rallied to fill in that gap. And it takes a village. We have students from Options Academy and their leadership classes are putting those extra bags together. And then we take them to First Baptist Church, who delivers them every week for those kids. And then we give them double on our holiday weekends like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I appreciate all that and all the work that Chase has done to help us get this program, keep it going and be able to grow it for the kids who really need it.
That's great.
Thank
Can
you.
I ask a question?
Certainly.
How do students, if they are free and reduced lunch, do they automatically qualify for this program?
No, free and reduced lunch is such a confidential subject, we don't do it by that. We do it by referral.
Okay.
We do obviously know who is eating lunch and breakfast at school, and that is part of that, but we do it also by referral, and they refer them with, it's like a little checklist of why they think that the student should benefit from this. Plus the counselors know a little bit more about what those families are going through. And then I look at all of my McKinney-Vento applications from my students to see who has said that they are having some financial difficulties or that they need help with food. And that's kind of how we determine what's going on with that. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so with that, I'm pleased to report that in the last 6 weeks, our district has received $6,732 in donations from the Broken Arrow community, specifically earmarked for Food for Kids. So I just want to give them a round of applause. And of that total, 6,147 came from a single group donation last week, with the remaining 585 made up of smaller contributions ranging from $25 to $100. So I've brought a check tonight that represents that 6,732, and I'd love to get a photo with Valerie and Superintendent Perry.
All right.
It is an action item. It's an action item. We usually action before.
We'll take action if you take your photo. Okay, as Ms. Roulette noted, this is an action item and will have to be approved to accept that donation.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
There you go.
Motion is second. Please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor,
Yes.
Dr. Roulette,
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell,
Yes.
Mr. Allen.
Yes. Ms. Peterson.
All right, I get to keep the good news coming tonight. So we have a school that is also being awarded the Blue Ribbon Schools Excellent Beacon Award, and that is Oakcrest Elementary. They are joining Leisure Park that has been given the Lighthouse Award, and Timber Ridge and Liberty. And so not only are they being recognized, two of their teachers, Kylie Clements and Tara Beevil, if you guys will wave, they're actually going to be presenting at the Blue Ribbon Conference as well. So not only are they being recognized, but they are going to get to represent Broken Arrow at the conference, which is exciting. So just a reminder, when a school is awarded this, it's because they have shown growth in one of multiple areas, and so it is a lot of hard work, but they are, well, it's just amazing. So I'm going to be quiet. So Elizabeth Early, where are you, friend? There you are, principal, and then Kathy Cisco is here, and they have brought a team just to share. So Elizabeth, you have a few things you'd like to say?
Yes, so I just want to thank you guys for recognizing us for this amazing award. We have worked very, very hard. My entire Oakcrest staff, it's actually all because of them. And Wave, my Blue Ribbon Committee, they worked extra hard to get us here. And so, but I have to hand it all to them and give them all of the thanks and recognition for that. And I also want to thank Broken Arrow for this amazing opportunity to learn and grow in our school as a whole team and as a whole family. We've learned a lot about our school, and we've made some changes, and we've grown a lot, and we've done what's best for our students. So I just want to thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you.
Wow, I've never seen that before. So,
Our board meeting cheer squad.
no, I think what stands out to me going through this process, what I've learned about it is having to be vulnerable as a staff and really look in the mirror and see ways that you can get better. And that just is a testament to the great teaching staff that we have in our buildings, that you're willing to do that. Again, as you said, Ms. Early, our students win when the staff is motivated to get better. So thank you.
And thank you for the cheering section.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next item, Ms. Graves.
Good evening, President Allen, Mr. Perry, and members of the board. I'm really excited because I get to share some more good news in recognizing some of our robotics coaches who have received grants for the program through OERB. So when our students participate in the robotics program, they get to build technical skills like coding and engineering, but they also have a lot of ability also to build things like problem solving or perseverance, communication, or collaboration with a team. One of the greatest roadblocks to getting more kids to participate is the cost of the program. For every 3 to 4 students to have a robotics team, we need equipment to do that, and it's pretty costly. So by going and seeking these additional resources, these coaches are offering more opportunity for kids to be part of the program. Not just to be in it, but also to do it in a really quality way, because we have the opportunity for kids to do things like simulated robotics, but it's a whole lot better when they can actually put their hands on the equipment. So we had 5 teachers who got this type of grant. We had Monica Hansen at Highland Park. She got 1 kit. Elizabeth Harper at Country Lane. She got 2 kits. Both Kathy Rustin at Creekwood and Shelby Huckleby at Oakcrest got 6 kits for their site. And then Isaiah Winters at Sega got a thing to start his team as a new site there. So the total amount received in those grants was $11,150. So that's pretty awesome. And so representing them here this evening are Isaiah Winters from Sega and Shelby Huckleby from Oakcrest. And I was really excited that they came tonight to be recognized too, because they're part of our newly formed robotics lead team. So that leadership team is really working to evaluate our program and find ways to keep growing and extending opportunities to do top-notch robotics here. So we just wanted to shout them out.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Mr. Perry, I do have one question though, since even though there's no cost to district, we do need to state the dollar amount that's being accepted, I do believe, when we receive a grant.
They said $11,150.
Okay, but I think we need, when we make the motion, we'll need to put.
And it's info only.
Yeah,
Oh.
In equipment.
Natalie said that since it wasn't like one lump sum, it was just across the district, that we wouldn't have to.
Oh, because of the amount,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Never
What
mind.
is a kit?
So the kit is the actual bot, that student, like the brain of the bot. And so you can have more than 3 to 4 students to work with a bot, but it's really better because that becomes difficult for many to share. So the more equipment, the more students.
Nice.
So
I think this is something that we've recognized we can grow in and get better. So I appreciate Ms. Graves, your leadership, and all our teachers more than anything, that you're leading the charge across
Absolutely.
the district.
Yep. Thank you so
Don't-
much.
Don't you all have some sort of event at the event center or something? or-
We will. There is a robotics competition in the spring for the
I heard
whole
it's just
district.
crazy.
It's a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but our goal is actually to add another event this year so that students have more opportunities to do that, because practice is great, but where they really get invested and excited is when they get to do the competition opportunities. So it's our goal to grow that, and again, our leadership team is really working hard on that.
That's
So.
awesome. Thank you, congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
all your
you.
hard work. Okay, next item's comments from a public. We have none. Next item will be general consent items 11 through 49. Ms. Taylor has asked that Mr. Perry, if you can, she has a question on item 30 for you.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Kagan, and we're investing to have more teachers. Is there any measurable or any metrics where we can see the value of this?
First of all, I want to give Ms. Hennis credit for leading this initiative to get all our students, all of our teachers and principals Kagan trained. I don't know if right at this moment we have the data to say from a student standpoint. I know we have some data on the percentage of staff that have been trained. Do you know that, Ms. Hennis? Yes, and principals are 100%. Mhm.
Principals that have reported that those classrooms where
That's great.
Cool.
active in those conversations. So those are reports that we're getting from teachers that have been trained and are using the strategies.
Because this is early on of us implementing this, correct?
Yes, we're
Year
starting
2, 4? I wonder if there is,
off as a pilot,
right.
and then once Mr. Perry got trained and saw how speed this up a little bit, and so then we started bringing them here and training. We usually train 100 at a time. So we've made some adjustments throughout the years to increase how we're doing that. But we're getting several trainings.
I feel like this year is the first year we're really hitting it hard as far as being the most intentional we have about it.
It would be interesting if you were to set up a metric of maybe 3 areas of behavior, academic growth, and absenteeism or something, some of those things to see what, we had this many reported absentees last year, now classes that have this compared to those that haven't, what that look, just some measurables to see what that looks like. That'd be
Is
kind
it going by school or by grade that you're implementing it, or?
By site, so every site has the opportunity. So we have one session that is geared for 3rd grade or 2nd grade teachers through 12th grade teachers, and then we have a Kagan for or cooperative structures for little ones, which is our pre-K, K, and 1 classrooms. That training is coming in December again, and so try to train. Usually those trainings, you can only train 60, the younger ones, but I talked to the presenter and Kim's VA, so she said we could train 100 at a time this next time, so there'll be an additional 200 teachers that will be trained in December.
Great, great.
You said that every teacher is given the opportunity. Is this not something that we are requiring?
So we have first, we've been offering it as sign up if you volunteer or like you want to be trained. And this last round was the first time that we had principals that went to those that maybe aren't as willing to get trained and just said this is what is important to our site and to our district, and we want everyone to at least have this tool in their tool belt. So
voluntold.
Yeah.
Voluntold.
That's kind of where, and we've kind of got the first group those leaders that said, I want to learn this. We've got them trained. So we're at that next level there. Yeah. Mhm.
That's awesome. Any more questions or discussion on that? Okay, yes, ma'am. Entertain a motion for the consent items 11 through 49.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item, Mr. Leach.
Good evening, President Allen, Mr. Perry, members of the board. My first item I recommend for your approval tonight is the contracts for the Aspen Creek Elementary School addition to the lowest responsible bidder, and to assign such construction contracts to Miller Tippins Construction, and to approve or disapprove the amendment to the construction management contract establishing a new guaranteed maximum price in the amount of $3,177,148.20. And to authorize the Director of Construction Services to approve or disapprove changes to the trade contracts within that GMP. All bidding was conducted pursuant to the Public Competitive Bidding Act, and the project will be paid for with 2015 bond funds.
Any discussion?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item.
Next item I recommend for your approval, the contracts for the Creekwood Elementary School addition to the lowest responsible bidder, and to assign such construction contracts to Miller Tippins Construction, and to approve or disapprove the amendment to the construction management contract establishing a new guaranteed maximum price in the amount of $3,359,369.30, and to authorize the Director of Construction Services to approve or disapprove changes to the trade contracts within that GMP. All bidding was conducted pursuant to the Public Competitive Bidding Act and will be paid for with 2015 bond funds.
Mr. Leach, these are all the same classroom additions like you did at Highland Park and those things, is that right?
They're very similar, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're adding 5 classrooms
Awesome.
into each school.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item.
My last item I recommend for your approval is change order number 1 to Miller Tippin's contract at Rosewood Elementary, resulting in a net decrease of $262,454.38 to Miller Tippin's contract dated April 15th, 2024. And the decrease is due to unused contingency and allowance funds during the project. So I'm giving money back, Dr. Roulette.
I know, I love it. And I do want to say thank you because before you came into this position, I don't remember getting money back.
And it's happened like 3 times now.
I know.
I know, so.
So it's fantastic. So
happy to do it.
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Leach. Next item, Mr. Stecker.
Good evening, everyone. I bring back tonight asking your approval for multiple board policies on our second read. All these were the policies that came out of the last session of the legislators back in the spring. Been through RFR. We've had our committees looking at them tonight, asking for your approval.
Any questions or discussion?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item, Mr. Stecker.
Have one more policy that I asked you to approve as well. This is for Board Policy 2170. This is part of our community relationships area. It's actually an information that we hadn't noticed that was a change in the legal age for possession of tobacco products. Our policy stated 21, the new legal age is 21. So from 18 to 21, excuse me if I didn't say that correct. So in our policy says 18, it's changed to 21, so we need to update our policy. Mr. Blackburn's actually working on a grant that requires this updated information, so I did want to get this.
Any discussion?
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item, Mr. Bowser.
Good evening, Mr. Allen, Mr. Perry, members of the board. So the first item I have this evening is is information only, and it's just to begin the discussion about our school calendar. So as you may recall, we've had some legislative changes that allow us to no longer have distance learning days the way that we've done them in the past, and there's a variety of criteria in order to be able to have those days, and I can review that if you'd like, but essentially means that us planning for those days like we have before, where we would do professional development and also provide instruction to the kids, is not an option for us anymore. So we have to rethink in part how we continue to train our teachers. There's been a lot of discussion about just improving the training of teachers, whether it's via Kagan that we just talked about earlier, or a support for emergency certified teachers or adjunct professionals. There's a need for that professional development to continue to exist. And so this just means that we're going to have to revise our calendar for next school year. And so one of the things that we've already done is we've begun to survey the staff to see if the professional or if the distance learning Fridays were of value. And I'm happy to report that 90% of the staff say that those days are of value. 70% of them cite the reason that they're of value is the professional development. 59%, they were able to select multiple options. 59% of them said site level meetings or collaboration with their school sites. 52% even say their professional learning communities, or they're able to get together in their smaller groups and do some collaborative planning. So we know that they're of real value to our staff, and so it's something we want to take a closer look at as to how we be able to, how we implement that in future years. Whether that's having more days of professional development in our calendar, whether that's some other school districts do like an early release on certain days. Those are all things that we're going to continue to look at, but I just wanted to make you aware that those changes, our hope is to bring you that I would say by January, that's really our goal, is to bring a recommendation for a calendar. It's interesting because you're always, once you get this school year started, then we already start thinking about next year. And so we want to give our families plenty of notice as to how the calendar might be adjusted or changed. But I just wanted to make you aware that that's something we're working on and answer any potential questions that you have this evening.
Mr. Bowser, I know when the new state superintendent was here at that meeting that you all held in the varsity club, I was able to attend that. And someone in the room had mentioned something that there may be leniency on the 2026, 27 year and then the following year. Has there been any clarity on that?
So as of today, we haven't received any notification at all that there would be any leniency on that. We would love that because we feel like we have a pretty good plan for how to be able to do, not only incorporate distance learning, but also provide professional development to our teachers. I think this is an instance where school districts around the state are all being punished for maybe just a few not doing or not being as judicious with that time.
And we used to do late start Wednesdays, is that right?
That is correct.
And that was not popular
That
either.
was not popular
I
on
think
many
Mr.
fronts.
Cockrell will comment on that.
I'm not supporting that.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you tonight, let you know that we're working on that, open the dialogue, and it's our hope to bring you some recommendations very soon.
Have you heard anything from the state as far as, because I know in that meeting, kind of the message I heard from all the superintendents that are in that room was about the training. And, you know, especially with the high amount of emergency certified staff that we have in our schools and how to help those days to help make them better. And, you know, where do we make those up at, or how does the state provide us those days or funding to be able to have those days off or whatever it may be, or extra days? Has there been any more talks about that, or?
I will say I did talk to Dr. Fields this past week, and he was meeting with some legislators about it. So we're in those discussions. I'm really not optimistic any changes will be made. We do have those 2 days that we had to apply for and approved for. Those are emergency days only. So right now, I think we are just trying to make it known that we're planning on a different calendar for the 26-27 school year. I think it's the best way to look at it. And timing-wise, for them to approve in the legislative session, that's not going to be till
May.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's sad, you know, they throw the baby out the bathwater, so to speak. And, you know, I do think, though, maybe some of it's our district's fault, too, because of the community knowing exactly what we do on those days, and or what, you know, what the district does on those days. Not that, hey, you're not there, we're not there.
Yeah.
And just all the things that you are doing and providing to help make our teachers better. And, you know, maybe we didn't do as good a job maybe as we could have in those areas, so that message is out there.
So I'm wondering if we could share these survey results with the legislature somehow, or the education committee.
and we're discussing some other alternatives too that will, once we get some more time here in the next couple of weeks, that we'll bring to probably the December board meeting.
Yeah. I mean, you have, the state has record number of emergency certified teachers. You know, if you're running a business, you just don't have a safety meeting at the beginning of your fiscal year and not have anything else the rest of the year, or any training of your systems or whatever you may be. So now it's like they want you to just do 3 days of professional development in the summer and then sick them.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't seem very constructive, or ways to help make those emergency certified teachers better prepared for the classroom. So hopefully we can figure a system out in the state.
Well, in my time in education, 25 years, I've never, and gosh, there are people in the room that have been teaching longer than I have, but I haven't seen the number of professional development days that we've been allowed to count towards our total change in that time, even though the needs have certainly grown in that time. So that's certainly something that I think needs to be discussed more, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Next item, Mr. Bowser.
Okay, so the last item is for Edulize, which is a software application for the use by our enrollment team. It actually leverages artificial intelligence to be able to analyze documents. One of the things that we do whenever patrons come and enroll their kiddos is they have to submit a variety of documents, right? They have to submit a birth certificate, a utility bill, immunization records, all of those kinds of things to be able to enroll their child. Well, when you're talking about, well, that in addition to, we do a residency verification process on all of our kiddos. So if you think about an enrollment center of 4 registrars handling the documents provided for 20,000 students, it can be a very tedious job, and the mental strain to make sure that you're getting all the information correct and all that kind of thing. So this software application actually is pretty neat in that it uses artificial intelligence to be able to compare what the parent types in. So they type in Ashley Bowser versus the birth certificate that's submitted to make sure that that information actually matches correctly. And so it actually provides them some time-saving measures to be able to work through those enrollment applications faster. What that does in reality is it gives them more time to then be able to help our patrons who really need it. You know, the patrons that are struggling to provide documentation, or that they need assistance to be able to, whatever that is, to be able to get into school. So it'll provide better customer service for that team. So we're really excited about this piece of software and ask for your approval.
Any questions or discussion?
I have one question.
Sure.
Does Edulize, will they save our, I don't know the question, I'm not techie. Is our students' data going to be saved or stored somewhere else?
So their system will operate just like, it'll operate in tandem with our student information system. So it'll have the kiddos' data and information, but we've signed, have all the same precautions associated with it. You may not remember this, but the company that started Edulize is the company that we worked with for a number of years called Mizuni. And they were a data warehouse for us for over a decade. And then through some acquisitions, they sold their business and it changed and all those kinds of things. And so anyways, these guys have restarted this product because they see a real need in the enrollment space. So we're super confident in who we're working with. And there's a couple of other districts that have taken advantage of this product in the state of Oklahoma and have seen great results. So we're super excited about what it'll do for our team.
Awesome. Any other discussion?
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Next item is new business. We have none. Next item will be to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Motion and second, please call the roll.
Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
Dr. Roulette?
Yes.
Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes. Thank you.